Joe Abel is a fighter. He has long been involved in the wrestling world, promoting matches and working with some of the best wrestlers in the business. But then tragedy hit. Joe's mother and 4 other very close relatives died from cancer. And then his wife, Kathy Sheridan, was hit with cancer twice. She had melanoma and then breast cancer. Well, Joe had to be Joe. He couldn't just sit back and hope for a cure. He had to fight back. Welcome, Joe and Kathy. We're so happy to have you here. So tell us what it was like when Kathy was diagnosed with cancer.
It was traumatic. After what I've been through, losing my mom, my dad, my aunt, my uncle, and my grandmother all to cancer, now it's hitting another family member. And right away, I'm thinking the worst. And it's horrible.
Well, what about you, Kathy? What was it like for you?
It was pretty scary, and it's interesting because everybody, you know, between the breast cancer and the melanoma was scarier actually than the breast cancer.
Goodness.
I mean, physically, the breast cancer took a bigger toll, but the melanoma, it was just such an unknown cancer.
Well, Joe, what did you do? How'd you fight back?
Well, I broke down first. I cried. You know, I'm thinking, here we go again. And I went through everything she went through, you know, with therapy and operations, and now I'm doing wrestling shows to raise money for the American Cancer Society.
Tell me about those wrestling shows. You've got one coming up.
I got one coming up, and all the money goes to the American Cancer Society. All the donations, all the proceeds, everything goes to the American Cancer Society.
So these are wrestling matches.
Pro wrestling matches.
And they're going to be at the White Buffalo. So, and one of your wrestlers is going to be wrestling just went through cancer?
He just got done beating stage 2 intestinal cancer, and he's actually wrestling for the championship.
Oh. What did the wrestlers say when you asked them to be a part of this?
This is the 5th one, and every year wrestlers come to me and say, when's Fighting for a Cure going to be? I can't wait to be on the show, you know, I want to be a part of it. And they tell me their story, that they lost somebody to cancer, or they know somebody that's going through cancer now. So they can't wait to jump on board and help out any way that they possibly can. And they all do it voluntarily. Nobody gets paid. Anybody working the show, it's all volunteers. The people that work the front doors, the security guards, the people manning the booths, it's all volunteers.
So what do you hope to accomplish with these shows?
I hope we accomplish enough where cancer is gone.
Wouldn't that be wonderful?
That would be fantastic. I hope this is the last Fighting for a Cure show I have to do to try to raise money for the American Cancer Society.
Well, it's great to see you use your talent and your special abilities and the wrestlers to do that, to do what they do best and raise money to fight this disease.
I got a lot of great people behind me and beside me, and it's a group effort. You know, it's not one person. We all know somebody that's battled cancer or has cancer now, so, you know, it's a group effort.
And you've got some pretty good wrestlers that are going to be wrestling.
I have some phenomenal wrestlers, including a 7'3" American giant.
Seriously? Oh, that sounds good. This sounds great. Thank you so much, guys, for being here and for fighting cancer. And Fighting for a Cure 5 is coming up on July 29th. It's going to be at the White Buffalo Saloon starting at 4 p.m. For more information, go to facebook.com/fightingforacure4.